everyone, this is PCC on the street, but as you can tell from the ambience, we're not on the street today. We've taken it to the official headquarters of the Public Complaints Commission here in Abuja. We've brought it into the office to ask members of staff what their favorite thing about working in the Public Complaints Commission. Let's go find out.
My name is Malam Isa Abubakar. I am the Director of Enforcement, Public Complaints Commission, Headquarters, Maitama, Abuja.
That's amazing, sir. So what do you do in your department?
The department is like the biting dog of the commission. They enforce the act of the commission. People violate the act of the commission. There are, in every agencies, there are rules and regulations that guide that agency. And if you did not obey that rules and regulation, the agency might not be able to function properly. So our own is the enabling act of the commission, and people must obey it before we can carry out our work. In some cases, people disobey that act of the commission, and when they disobey, we try as much as possible to see how we can enforce it in enforcement units.
That's amazing, sir. So what is one favorite thing that you love about working in this department?
The one favorite thing I love about working in this department is that the department has, the unit anyway, it's not a department, it's a unit.
Okay.
The unit has helped us in resolving matters and putting smile on complainants' faces. There are situations where their matters have lingered for a very long time as a result of recalcitrant and uncooperative attitude of respondents. But when they come to this unit, because we have that power to enforce the act of the commission, the act of the commission says that if I write a letter to you, you must respond to that letter within 30 days. The act of the commission says is that if I invite you to come, you must honor that invitation. The act of the commission also gives the Honorable Chief Commissioner in Section 9(1) the power to invite anybody at all to come before him to testify in any matter that he feels that such thing is necessary. If he exercises that power, that person must obey that invitation. If the person refuses to come, then they bring it to enforcement unit and we enforce the act of the commission. Because we have that singular power of enforcing. People obey us, they run helter-skelter when we call it. So people run helter-skelter to come to us when we invite them, or we go to court to ask them to explain to us why they should not be punished for disobeying the commission. So as such, we are able to resolve the complaints that others cannot resolve. We are able to resolve it in the enforcement unit and put smile on complainants' faces.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
My name is Jane Oguche. I'm an Assistant Director, Appointment and Records, grade of 15.
Okay, so ma, what's your favorite thing about working for the commission in this department?
My favorite things about working in the commission in this department is because in appointment and records, we keep the staff nominal role, the staff strength of the commission. We are in charge of the nominal role, appointment and record as well. We are in charge of documentation of newly appointed staff. Those that are promoted, we raise variation for them. We do general update of staff. We equally handle issues of transfer, redeployment from one state to another. We handle issues that has to relate to change of names. Officers change of names on the marital grant, then some staff, male officers equally change name due to one reason or the other. So we process all those ones. Then we equally handle issues that has to do with change of next of kin. As a female staff, you are newly employed. As at that period, you are not married. Maybe probably you use your parents as your next of kin or your relation. But once you are married, you have your own issue, you have your husband, you want to do change of next of kin, we process it also.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you.
My name is Mrs. Ala Olushola Ruth. I'm Deputy Director Investigation.
Oh, that's amazing. Ma, what do you do in this department?
We investigate cases. When people bring their cases to the commission, sorted out, as we have two departments, the private and the public. I happen to be in the public department where we resolve cases against ministries, departments and agencies.
That's amazing. So, ma, what is your favorite thing about working in the investigation
I
department?
love going out on investigation, and I'm still doing it till now.
Wow.
I still go out once in a while on investigation. I love to meet people, ask them questions, and at the end of the day, I like to see smiles on people's faces when cases are resolved.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Good morning. My name is Akintunde Abisola Mrs.
Okay, ma, what department do you work in?
The investigation private A.
Oh, that's amazing. So, what kinds of cases, or what do your departments do?
Majorly we investigate private cases, banking, private organizations, and I think that's basically what we do.
So, what's your favorite thing about working in private investigation?
I think that could be meeting people, resolving their cases, and the smiles and the appreciation to the commission after we've been able to resolve and put their confidence, alive. Yes.
So you enjoy the fact that people believe in getting justice again through your department.
Just like I am.
Thank you very much,
You're
ma'am.
always welcome.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Elizabeth Alozie, Senior Investigation Officer at Public Complaints Commission.
So what's your department?
Okay, I work under Private Company A, Investigation Department. Basically, as an investigation officer, our work is to receive complaints from aggrieved individuals who are wronged by maybe government organization, their bosses, or mainly government organization, do you get? And private companies as a whole, they bring complaints to our commission to investigate and also to readdress it to get them justice.
That's wonderful, ma. What's your favorite thing about working in this department?
Okay, as an officer, I love being an investigation officer because I just love to see that smile when a complainant, justice is being given to a complainant, that joy on their face. They tell you, thank you, you just saved my life, and I'm so happy that justice was gotten from me. So I just get that joy and that fulfillment of doing my job and making someone else happy.
That's amazing. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. My name is Samuel Balakaratu. I am the Director of Administration, Public Complaints Commission.
That's amazing, sir.
Yes.
So what does this department do?
The Department of Administration is the bedrock of the organization, is the backbone of the organization. It does multiple things. First and foremost, the admin department is in charge of recruitment, or you can call it employment. They are also in charge of documentation. That is when the new staff is being employed, they do documentation. Then after a while, after serving 2 good years, they will be required to sit for, after 6 months, they can sit for COMPRO exam. So they are also in charge of COMPRO, that is Combined Confirmation Promotion Examination, is an acronym of COMPRO. They are also in charge. Then having passed COMPRO, you are now eligible for those that are graduates, level 8, BSc holders. They will be eligible for advancement to the higher level, to level 9. But for those that are HND holders, they will be required to sit for promotion exam. Then the promotion exam is being conducted by the admin department. They are also in charge of training. They are also in charge of transfer. They are in charge of secondment. They are in charge of change of next of kins and change of name for those that are women officers. So once lady get married and he settled down with the husband, they do proper publications, then they can now do change of name. It is done by admin department. They are also in charge of welfare. Somebody want to wait or somebody is going for retirement, they process gratuity and pension for all the retirees. And then the department is also responsible for disciplining the area staff. People that don't also come to work, people that come to work and they don't do their work properly, some like keeping files, so it is mandatory. As long as you accept the responsibility of working, the promotion and discipline, place you where necessary when you are misbehaved. So discipline is also another area that we don't joke with in the civil service, because some staff doesn't want to work, so we have to use what we learned from school, McGregor theory, as theory X and Y, where you use stick and carrot. So these are basically most of the things we do in admin.
That's really amazing, sir. So what is your favorite thing, considering the variety of things you do in this department? What is your favorite thing about working in this department and as the director of this department?
Basically, it's discipline, because discipline shapes person. It is from discipline that you know who is capable, who is up to date, who can do this, who cannot do this. Because without being this, apart from the name discipline, discipline as a profession is another side of it. Then you have to discipline yourself to the job. You accept that responsibility. So I like doing it because, and I don't like doing something that is very, very wrong. I am always straightforward. And I have a principle, and my principle is that I don't like something done that is wrong. You must work in line with the extant rule. That is the guided rule that make you to do this job. For example, one is ask for promotion. You must work in line with the laid down rules, which is also discipline. You cannot jump the protocol. Are you getting me? So you can't jump the protocol. The person must stay more than 2-3 years. For those on level 1 to 6 must spend 2 years. For those on level 7 and to 14 must spend 3 years. While those on 15 to 16 must spend 4 years. Then you must also know the integrity of the job. There are extant rules, so you must apply them as a disciplined personnel. Ordinarily, if you make your submission without backup, it means you don't know what you're doing. So far, I like being a disciplined person, and I like discipline itself because it shaped me and it shaped the staff of the unit. So they cannot do anyhow because there are rules and regulations guiding the conduct of the organization.
All right, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Aisha Abdullahi,
What department?
Training and Leave Unit.
Okay, so ma, what's your favorite thing about working in this department?
I think that question is limited because
Okay.
this unit does not just do one thing, it does a lot of things, and which all get the same attention. We have notification of admission from staff from all states of the Federation, headquarters and FCT included. And then when this notification of admission is granted, approval is granted by the Honorable Chief Commissioner,
Okay.
and they embark, it's a permission for them to embark on this course of study. Um, After they had acquired the certificate, they submit it for the certificate to be acknowledged. And not only that, we, like the name implies, training and leave. So virtually everything about training that has to do in the commission is being handled by the unit. And also everything that has to do with leave, talking about annual leave, casual leave, maternity leave, paternity leave, leave of absence, study leave with pay, study leave without pay, full-time, study leave, and then on full-time basis and on part-time basis. So virtually it's all encompassing, and they all need attention. So I'm not limited, I can't be limited to one thing.
Okay, ma, so you're saying that everything that your department does
Yes.
is there to you. You love all aspects.
There's no aspect that is left out. None.
All right, thank you very much, ma. What's your name again?
My name is Aisha Abdullahi. I'm an assistant director. I head the training and leave unit.
All right. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, everyone. You've been watching PCC on the street, but with a little tweak, as I earlier announced, as we brought it back home to the official headquarters of the Public Complaints Commission here in Abuja. We've been able to interview members of staff, and they've been able to give us information about certain departments and their function here. And without any doubt, you already know that the Public Complaints Commission is working hard to make sure that you get justice. What is left? Bring your complaints here today so they can be tackled. This is PCC on the street. My name is Mati Fati. Thank you for watching. Bye.